I'm Oscar winner Davine Joy Randolph, and I'm playing Smash and Pass with Variety. Smash. Wait, what smash mean? Amazing? Yeah, I killed that. Yeah, J-Lo and I, we talked about life, love, prosperity, success. It was my first Caparelli show, and it was epic. I think probably the most exciting part is it's exclusive. You're seeing things before anyone else has seen them yet. And I'm always fascinated how they're able to pull off stunning works of art under a pressure cooker of time. We tried on a couple of things, but that and with the iconic oyster shell necklace, we knew that was it. Oh, that's a hit, yeah. Philly's a good time. And you know why it's dope too? I never got bored, but if you got bored, an hour to New York, an hour to DC, if you want to go to Jersey, I guess. You can't have bad food in Philly. I will say this, that whole Patch Gino stuff is BS. Cut it out. It's commercial. We don't need it, so don't eat it. And don't get mad if you don't like it, because we don't need it. And they can come and get me if they want to, because they know. Absolutely. Listen, you know one thing I love about Philadelphia? If the Phillies are doing great, that's how we're gonna ride through the whole year with every sport. It happens that way all the time. It's the weirdest phenomena. If we're killing it in baseball, well, we're gonna kill it in football, and we're gonna kill it in basketball. Like this year, we did not do, it was what it was, but at that time, basketball and football was doing good. You see what I'm saying? A home Eagles game, there's a jail underneath the stadium. How you think that game is? Amazing. And when I was younger, a teenager, our parents used to tell us, if you got locked up on a Thursday night game, you're not coming out until Monday. So for those games in particular, you would be like, yeah, let's not fool around. Let's just enjoy the game, be proper, because that's a long weekend lockup you do not want. No, I never got locked up, but everybody knew, like, behave yourself on Thursday. I just waved to Meryl Streep right there. I guess I smashed it. I'm just so grateful about this whole process. Speeches are important. I was just speaking from my heart. So I was very nervous.
And to the character Mary, oh Mary, you have changed my life. You have made me feel seen in so many ways that I have never imagined.
That was such a beautiful moment and a beautiful dress. And it was a really fun way to kick everything off. People for the past 2 weeks have been telling me no cars for the Oscars if and when it happens. That they wanted to see my face. But those were because I didn't think I was gonna get it. And so half of those notes are from different hotels, notepads and stuff like that, or a napkin that we just wrote on. But yeah, I guess smash. I don't know, that's more vulnerable for me to be like, yeah, I smashed it. Then I'm just kind of like, I hope I did.
There was a jewelry store like just outside of the mall.
My
God. There was a smash and grab.
100% past that near-death experience. I was in the Glendale Mall having lunch with my best friend, and a couple doors down was a jewelry store, and there was a robbery, but they had a privately hired security at the jewelry store, and those people are able to carry firearms. So they got a little surprise that they weren't expecting, and so they were running throughout the streets and then through the mall. So they came through the restaurant I was in, Din Tai Fung. Haven't been there yet. And I love dumplings and I'm traumatized. You know what's crazy? I almost ordered it on Postmates. Literally my stomach started hurting and I said, well, that's that.
Like I don't fucking know chorus line.
They tricked me because they know I don't like singing publicly like that. But no, they're wonderful. I think if anybody could make me sing, those could be the guys. I'm so nervous about singing. I take it so to heart. I hope I smashed on it. I think I've been just kind of like figuring out what my way, if and when my way back in would be. And I think now I'm in a space where I understand that it's a part of the fullness of my gifts. I think I would like to see my character continue to tap into her own personal life and her wants and needs, as well as continuing to build a bond, a true bond, even outside of work with the three of them, and then selfishly any and all things to do with Meryl Streep. Okay, so I loved doing Broadway. I love doing musicals. This is like my PSA announcement, and I really do mean this. They have to pay these artists better. It's not okay. Theater artists in particular break their backs, literally, to do beautiful work, and they're not getting paid their worth. I was a lead in a musical, and I could barely pay my rent. I'm in Harlem in a one-bedroom apartment, struggling. Something about theater artists in particular, there's such a devotion to the craft and that they will do anything for it. And I just want to empower people of like, know your worth. I'm in a privileged situation now. So if I do go back to Broadway, it's still not going to be my worth, but it'll be better than most. And that's not fair. And I wouldn't feel comfortable to be in a position because I left, not even left theater, because I then embarked on TV and film, that because of that, now when I come back, I'm going to get paid better. My gifts aren't no better than anybody else on that stage. It was a beautiful experience to be around so many hardworking people. It was life-changing. Musicals are a whole nother beast. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done. It was a smash to do it, but a pass on how antiquated ways have been in providing resources and finances and paying its workers and talent. My grandmother said, you never trust a dude with a rat tail. That was cute. Yeah, I remember I had improv'd the first part. My grandmother says, you never trust. And then we just start doing wilds of like, with a this, with a that. But you know, Abel really wanted that little ponytail. And he used to piss my little character off. It wasn't even substantial. It was just thin and thinning at the end. That was fun. I think people enjoyed her.
The Oscar goes to Devine.
Oh, it was a smash. It was a beautiful experience. It was really beautiful. When they said my name, I think it was just overwhelming because this has been such a beautiful and long journey. So I think with it being the closure of the award season, I think my body just had an emotional release. It's a good lesson. I tell people this of state your goals and dreams and make it plain and then let it go because it's going to happen. I just want to encourage people because I don't even know if everybody knows that they are gifted, that we are all given a gift, gifts, plural. And I don't want people to think just because of all this gowns and hair and makeup and fancy lights that it's only reserved for certain people, select a few, or just actors and movie stars. I just want people to tap into their gifts and believe in themselves and not limit themselves. I believe that the world will be an immaculate place if we operated from there. Selfishly, I'm asking people to find their gifts and to be kind to themselves and love on themselves because I think too, our world will be able to improve itself.